So given the fact that you're tall,
Yeah.
we're going to get this stuff going. We're going to get you to poke your chest out like a big silverback.
Okay.
And you're going to start to use lower trap, scapula, all that region through there. Because when you start talking about lumbar, mid-thoracic, cervical, spine, if that's not straight, it's not going to rotate that well. Okay?
Yeah.
So you'll end up either straightening up, so you'll zero that spine out, so your head will go up,
Yep.
or we'll start making compensation somewhere else. Okay? So from this side, if you can have a look at the back of your palm, back of your hand there, we shouldn't probably see the whole of that face of the back of the hand there. Okay. I'm going to get you to make a reference point as far as the thumb pointing down the grip. So there's a little ping sign or so there, okay, on your grip. I want that thumb to be pointing directly down that for me.
Yep.
And then the other hand will sit on top there.
Okay.
Okay. The reason being is, barring any physical ailments, if you start to see the stereotypical, the marksman, the anatomical body that stands there with their arms out and their legs out, and you see so when we drop our hands and arms down, they'll hang straight from our sides. Okay. They don't internally rotate like that. Okay, that left hand, and then this one's sort of externally rotated. So we're going to get that sitting on a little bit better. That's your left shot. Okay. Now this is going to feel extraordinarily weak. It'll feel like you're not going to be able to hang on to the golf club at all. Okay. So we'll start with little tiny ones, get you understanding that, and then that will straighten out that ball flight whether you like it or not. Okay. So then you don't have to manipulate. So when this comes back, let's very interestingly take note of where that shaft is and where those hands are. Okay. So we'll go all the way back down, and then we start to see, we don't see the back of that hand quite as much, do we? Okay, yet we've broken this leverage down, and now you'll roughly see where that club face is pointing, which is kind of that way, which is where all those golf shots are going, right? So this wonderful brain of ours will work that out pretty quickly, that it shouldn't be like that, that it'll return over and it'll come into a much better position for you to rotate around. But the problem is where you started from then shuts the club face down and turns it left. Okay. So let's go back to the start. Pretty good rotation from your body, pretty happy with that. Don't really rotate on the way through, which is another issue for us, from both injury prevention but also delivering that power source back down here. Okay, so we're just going to straighten your arms out and straighten your hands out and get it on the grip a little bit better. And then we can go from there. The rest of it, believe it or not, you'll pick up pretty quickly. Okay. And you'll start to rotate, because you'll work out that if you don't rotate, you'll hit it out to the right. So if your body stays like that, the golf ball will end up being out over there on that screen. Okay. By the time we finish with the grip itself. Yeah. Does that make sense? So let's get you sorted out there. We'll get you sorted out with the posture that'll allow you to rotate a little bit more effective. And then I'll get you to feel normal with that grip, which won't feel normal for quite some time. Okay. Okay.